welcome to Surviving Mann, Season 4.
No pain, no gain, right? Well, if that's true, the contestants are going to be making some serious gain today. That's all I'm saying.
So here we are, Day 2, Surviving Mann, Season 4, getting ready for a big day, and my day starts with Loaded Gun Coffee. Okay, so welcome to the blah line. A very good friend of mine, he's a legendary SEAL, and he came up with this blah line. It's a super exercise in teamwork. Leaning rest position, everybody up in the leaning rest position. So from this point on, it's teamwork. I'll say down, and you come up on your own and count them out as 1. Down. Down. Up. Get back up, back up. Get your teams together. Up. Down. Down, we're just doing 10. Down. Recover, recover, recover. You have 45 seconds to get them into an 8-person blah line. Move. Down. We're gonna have to start over. Try this again. It's just gonna hurt. Welcome the pain. Down. Recover, recover.
I'm quick,
We got 2 logs over there. Get 1 team behind each log. Move.
Okay, down. Very good.
Just use your legs, use your legs.
So you guys survived the day yesterday. What was the PT like this morning?
A different type of brutal. It was a lot more teamwork, so you definitely have to rely on the strengths, but also like cover down on the weaknesses of other people on your team.
1's all the way up.
All the way up. Everybody hold in the up position. Up, 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 up.
2,
On the left shoulder.
3, 1. Okay, carefully roll them off your thighs. Don't crush your thighs or your feet. Put it on the ground. That was PT, that's physical fitness, of course. The next thing is going to be stealth training. And this is all discipline. It's still painful, but it's discipline. And stealth, when you're doing a low crawl, it's not this. It's low, okay, low. The gunfire is coming over your head, okay? We're going to start here, and hopefully you only have to go through it 1 time. But if you start popping up and start feeling bad for yourself and start saying, oh, something hurts or something, you probably have to do it a few times.
They're not going across the nice soft grass, they're going across the rocks. If they don't stay really low, they're gonna have to do it again. And so I suspect we're gonna go through this a few times. So nothing is ever easy on Surviving Mann. This is just another example. But I'll tell you what, you get pretty motivated to do it right when the team is counting on you. If you end up being the person who makes the team do it multiple times, you're not gonna be very popular. So they're getting pretty scraped up on this one.
Yeah, well, you got no arms left, man.
Oh, I know.
Literally beat.
Basically, this is all tricep.
Yeah, this is leverage.
Yeah, leverage.
You're doing a lot of leverage here.
Leverage.
You got a nice low profile. Somebody scanning the area, they wouldn't even see the movement. You just blended nicely into the rocks. Excellent job. You just sit back and look up.
Got some cuts on that, huh? All right, what was that like? Was it all
Sharp rock.
a lot of core too?
Core.
Any cuts? You good?
Probably.
This guy got torn up.
No, I saw his blood on the rocks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Haley, you're almost done, Haley. You just got to come down and crawl down these rocks here.
Don loves to find any natural features, especially natural features, and turn it into a hellish PT session. It's very good.
So you should be all warmed up by now. Hopefully there aren't any more injuries or anything. But to tell you the truth, I'm so sincere in saying this. You are so fortunate to have Ken Shamrock here from Lion's Den, world champion. He's legendary, and you got him now for this training.
Today we're gonna do a little bit different. I'm gonna pair you up and I'm gonna have you start on your backs, and it'll be the same thing, 1 minute and you'll go. And then when that time's up, that pair will then leave, the next pair will come in. And then as we get through everyone, if we have time, I'll switch it up. Once you get submission, you go back down again. You must tap for the submission. I'm not gonna stop it unless you tap. Go.
So Haley and Helen are going at it. Helen's got a good arm lock around Haley's neck. You know that Haley had a neck injury yesterday, so this probably isn't very comfortable. Helen sprained her knee, so they are like the walking wounded over there.
I've been in law enforcement for about 13 years now, and I've been on our SWAT team for 5 years, so yeah. So I've had a little bit of training. We've done some groundwork fighting, but other than that, I haven't had any actual ground fighting training.
So now we have Ricardo and Spencer going at it. So Ricardo is actually a jiu-jitsu instructor, but Spencer, he's a black belt in some mixed martial arts forms. He is really strong and really good. So for Ricardo to hang in there is gonna be tough.
Getting these rounds in, getting stronger with every round.
Go. We're gonna switch this around a little bit. I need you to be able to escape out of the guard. The guy on the bottom just trying to hold you in the guard. You guys watch how he keeps his head up, because that keeps him from getting triangle choked or armbarred. If you keep your head up, if your head goes down, you're susceptible to everything. That's good work.
They just kind of snapped my knee yesterday, so kind of working on just keeping it limber, making sure that there's no tears or anything like that.
There you go. Attack those legs. Make him think about his lower body and not let him focus on the choke. So use your legs to try to catch his leg in a toe hold. Good work, switch. Understanding of this is to put you in positions so that you understand what it's like. Some of you have got experience, some of you don't. So the advantage to people who do not have experience, and the only advantage you have, is being aggressive, being in shape, outlasting the person. Because when someone has an offense and they keep attacking you with submissions and you don't know how to defend it, the worst thing to do is sit still. So your only opportunity is to try to outwork them until you get those skill sets. Obviously, it's probably not gonna work a lot of times, but that is your only chance, is to be aggressive, go after them. But hey, good job. We got a couple more days. Very appreciative to be able to work with you guys. Thank you.
Nick, John, I've been around breaching for about 45 years. I've seen some good breaching tools, some good breaching doors. But I have to say, I've never been more impressed with what you guys have done over the last 20 years. You've done it all in the breaching world. It's great to have a big, strong breacher like you are. With your tools here, you can really have anybody in the patrol being a breacher. For military targets, these tools are incredible. They're small, they're lightweight.
I'm Nick Klementovich, Jersey Tactical Corporation is our company. John Dapkins, co-owner, co-inventor with Nick. Now, Nick, describe what your company is all about to us. Our company really started about 18 years ago because we broke every single breaching tool out there. So the frustration with that was where, yeah, they had great customer service, but the problem was when you can't rescue grandma and you have to break through a window and crawl through stuff, it wasn't effective. So the important fact is we had to have tools that wouldn't break, and we had to have tools that were light to carry. So you guys were the guys breaking the tools. As a sheriff, I'm the one that had to repay for them. Yes, sir. What solutions was your company trying to solve in the marketplace when you came up with Jersey Tactical? We were basically trying to fix the problem for patrol. The solution for active shooter is a patrol response to make patrol effective. And our motto's been, if you can't get in, you can't save anyone, and that's been like that for 20 years. You know, I love that because while SWAT is highly trained, they know how to breach a door. The reality is the first guys to show up are patrol. Correct, you're right. Somebody's gotta get there first, somebody's gotta get there second. So a lot of people don't understand that. It's a patrol function. It's 100% patrol, direct threat, pressure, hunt. And if you can't get in, you can't save anyone. If you can't get anybody out, you can't save anyone.
You get a demo of this for us, right? Nice. So Nick, this training door you've developed and the tools, you showed us one side of the door. Some doors open inward, some outward. Now you're going to show us the other side.
For this particular evolution, we're going to use basically a wedge that copies some of our patents. All right, so curve goes towards the hinges on an outward opening door. So he's going to go ahead and put the tool into the seam of the door. Now he's going to reinsert that, same move, pop it open, drive it home. What happens in real life on a real door, a lot of things are going to bend, flex, or move because you're dealing with steel jams, maybe 5/8 sheetrock, steel stud, fire doors, 100 different variables. Start your pry, if it slips out, like real life, all you're gonna do is follow the exact same steps, go right back up, palm it, rudder, and then just finish it off with more pressure. And then once you get it out there, you can hook the door and ride it home.
So basically, you're coming up, you're looking at the hinges. If you see the hinges, the door comes toward you.
Yes.
If you don't see the hinges, they're going the other way. And I like the way you did that because you stood out of the way in case bullets were coming through the door. And they were quiet they got up to the door because the enemy doesn't know you're there yet. So even if bullets were coming through, you're still prying and breaching and going through. The reason you're getting this incredible breaching training is because you might have a mission coming up. Thankfully, we made a phone call. We got the best breachers in the business to be here to train you on how to get through a hardened target. So this is a continuation of the selection process. We talked about day one. Consider this a tier 1 special operations qualification course. This skill set here is an important one. This is a big one. This is breaching. We're gonna go through one at a time, and you're gonna breach the door, follow an instruction. Dr. Jen and Sheriff Lamb and I were talking about if we were going to do a selection course and had to select a breacher, we basically had 8 good choices. Nobody messed up at all. I mean, I'd be happy with any one of you as a breacher. But Helen, what sold us a lot on you was you were practicing on your own. Here, you're doing dry air practice. You were going through all the steps, and you came through and you kind of did it flawlessly. You weren't the fastest. There are people who are faster, but you are so methodical.
We want to present you with this. You definitely impressed us. And it's a Jersey claw with a PPW. So you did great, outstanding.
The reason we talked about Jeff, we actually considered everybody. And the reason is your aggression. I mean, you did a one-man room entry right afterwards. And I hate to say it, because as you were taught, you don't really need to be the big breacher. But we always pick the biggest breachers, and you come up to the door, breacher up, and then you get a guy like this. It's always helpful.
So welcome to the fire. I'm the one with the liar. Feel it burning through your veins as we're walking through the flames, getting higher. Bigger they are, harder they fall.